Attention all boomerites.
Listen, I didn't.
There's a Muppet on the loose. Please use extreme caution when watching this video.
Hey there, Booms. What's going on? It's good to see you again. I looked this up on my own because I miss Greg Davies. I'm not reacting to anything that he's involved in at the moment, and ever since In-Betweeners and Man Down, those reactions have come to an end, although In-Betweeners might be on its way back in the near future. I miss the guy. So I actually got to tell you something that happened because I typed in Greg Davies in the search field, and the first two videos that popped up in the feed, guess who they were? They were not Greg Davies. They were Craig David. And I don't want to watch him. As talented as he may be, I want to watch some Greg Davies. So anyway, I came to this video. Apparently this was on Netflix. If it is, I got to check out the whole thing on my own. But the title is Greg Davies on Being the World's Worst Teacher. Now, I know that he was a teacher at some point in his life. In fact, I think Man Down is kind of very loosely based on his experiences as a drama teacher. So, this should be funny and informative because he's going to tell us about his past. So, hope you guys enjoy the reaction. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. You know the drill. And let's watch Greg Davies talk about being the world's worst teacher. Here we go.
I used to be a teacher, you know that, some of you, right? Teachers here tonight? God bless you, you heroes. Look at this quote I found about you. The best teachers are those that tell you where to look, but they don't tell you what to see. It's true. You know what? I taught for 13 years and I thought I was great. It's the only thing that's kept me going because honestly, I fucking hate children. But
do you now? See, here's the thing. Like, I just did that James Veitch reaction, and I was talking in that one about how I think Ricky Gervais is the only comedian I've seen who, like, puts stuff up on the screen in part of a bit that he does on stage. But now here we are, and Greg Davies is doing one. So I'm sure it's been done before. I just don't see it very often. And that James Veitch one was pretty good because that had, like, video. You had to time it right. So anyway, sorry.
You know what? I taught for 13 years and I thought I was great. It's the only thing that's kept me going because honestly, I fucking hate children. But I thought I was good. It's the only thing that I've clung on to all these years. The kids like me, and I never did them a disservice. Anyway, I met some of them in the same week as I saw Elsie. I met some of my ex-pupils, and I've got another quote for you now from one of them. See what you make of this. It's a genuine quote.
Honestly, if I was a teacher, that's the kind of feedback I would want. That means you were pretty good. They liked you better than most.
And when I stopped to really think about it for 10 seconds, I was shit. I was a drama teacher, which in itself is hilarious, right? And you know when I knew I had to give up teaching? I was in my drama studio. The kids were performing a play that they'd been working on for weeks while I smoked out the back of the drama studio. And I finally run out of time and they had to perform them. And they were really excited and focused. And I realized that someone was up in the lighting tower of the drama studio aggressively throwing blue tack into their faces while they were performing. And I mean really like nastily, spitefully throwing it. And it was bouncing off them and they were going, get off, get off, get off. It was awful. And I knew I had to give up teaching when I realized that the person up there throwing that blue tack, that's right, it was me. It was me, and I was with the head of English, and we were laughing our bollocks off.
Nice.
And it was at that point I realized my perception of how I think people see me and other people's perception are very different things. And when you start to think about it, it panics you. And the worst thing is, your perception, or rather your reputation, can be ruined like that. I'm going to show you 3 quotes now. They're all from actual friends of mine, and they're so insane, they changed my view of that person, and I wrote it on my phone immediately, right? The first one is from a 37-year-old science teacher. She could be teaching your children. I had a 1-hour row with her in a pub because she said, and she fucking meant this.
Oh, shit. Okay.
She thinks you can stretch yourself. I went to an urban zoo with a 40-year-old friend of mine who's a mother of 2. She saw a turkey and she said this. Happy Christmas. Here's your traditional massive male chicken. But by far the worst, a 52-year-old friend of mine who is a successful CEO of a company, I made reference to the irritating buzzing wings of a fly that was in the room, and he said this. He thinks flies are shouting. Yeah! I'm a fly! I'm flying! Presumably when they stop and land, they're having a fucking breath, are they?
Here's a question I have. What do you think is more annoying, flies or mosquitoes? I go with mosquitoes 100 times out of 100. I can't stand them. I can't stand mosquitoes. They bite you. They spread disease. They're the worst. A fly. I would rather have 100 flies buzzing around than 2 mosquitoes. That's just me, though. But let me know what you think.
Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, fly. Nothing that man can say will alter my new perception of him that he is fundamentally thick as pig shit.
Nice. Nice. It was nice to see you again, Greg. Not the best stand-up in the world, but I appreciate it. Greg Davies on being the world's worst teacher. But it sounds like he's dealing with Muppets. And as in Muppet, I mean the other teachers there. So, you know. You gotta take and give, I guess. But it's nice to see Greg Davies again. There's actually, when I looked this up, I was either gonna do this or a Greg Davies on Would I Lie to You reaction, because I've been getting back into those again. So maybe you'll see that coming up next. Who knows? In the meantime, like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and I guess take it easy on some of your drama teachers. They might have a screw loose, like Mr. Greg Davies. I love him though. He's one of my favorites. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.